G'day guys and girls, it's CaptainKarta, and I think I know what you're thinking. Captain, this doesn't look like Transport Fever. Today's Thursday, where's our Transport Fever? There's a good story to tell in this, and because there's a good story, we're going to have a little chat about it today. Now this segment I haven't exactly named just yet, so I'm going to open up to you fine folk in the comments. I want you to name this segment. This is going to be our new Thursday segment. Think of it like a CaptainKarta chat show. You can ask questions, you can just listen to me, you can do whatever you like. But I'm going to jump inside and we're going to get this thing rolling, and I will see you guys on the other side of the intro. Right, if you couldn't exactly tell, that segment, that intro segment was entirely unplanned, and there was a very good reason why it was unplanned. Yes, today should have been a Transport Fever episode. I had every intention of making today a Transport Fever episode. I was actually really looking forward to making today a Transport Fever episode. The following two things happened. First of all, if you're a member of Colonel Failures Bad Company, then you will, Fail Brigade Bad Company, you will know that I posted a picture in the comments. I posted a picture in there of that was my pedals skating across the floor because the rubber isn't quite making good contact. I posted a picture in there of the lovely blue screen of death that awaited me when I came back after tending to the oven, because I was sort of in charge of making dinner. My camera was locked because of the bloody the blinker, the flashy thingy on the front and on the sides of the truck and trailer that indicate, there's the name of them, but indicate that we're changing direction. Yes, you will notice that I put a big old picture of the lovely blue screen of death that awaited me when I came back after tending to the oven. And I came back and I looked at the screen and I'm like, what? I actually could not believe my eyes. That is the first blue screen of death I've had in years. And I wasn't particularly thrilled about that, so I went, okay, well, it's alright, I can probably do everything I just did, I'll just do it better. And I did, and I started doing it better, and then I just happened to glance across at the screen in one of the moments where the game decided to do its usual hang up and freeze, and I glanced across at OBS, and guess what? It was recording, but there was no display being captured. So, before I broke something, and before I completely balked everything again, I've restarted the computer and I've gone, right, I'm not really now in the mood to record Transport Fever, because I'm going to break something, something's going to get thrown through a wall, and this isn't my house to break walls in. So I decided, what the hell, I will advance Friday's planned but not yet well fleshed out video, and I'll accelerate it to today's video. Why the hell not? That's a big ass truck and trailer right in front. Actually, it's what the hell is that? I'm gonna whip into here real quick. Mount the gutter as I do so. Yep. Of course, Captain. Why would you not mount the gutter? Oh, I haven't seen it. Is that a normal putt combo? It is. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was one of the combinations that I hadn't actually seen for quite a while. We're gonna be right to get out. Yes. We're just blocking the driveway. I'm completely cool with that. So yeah, this was Friday's. This is supposed to be Friday's video. It's now today's. Transport Fever will now live on Friday, as it means that I can record it the day before the final day of work for the week, which means I should be in a bit of a better mood. So, I hadn't really thought this section out too much. I had something planned, but it's kind of on hold. So I'm going with my original plan. Parking brakes off kind of help. I'm going with my original plan, which was to announce a little project that I'm going to attempt to run alongside of this particular series. And that is going to be the CaptainKarta VTC, or Virtual Trucking Company. What do you mean, Captain? Why do you want to do that for? no particular reason, more because I think it's an interesting concept, and I think that we could, that myself and you, the loyal fans, could make some good use of. We will eventually have some sort of a website and a dispatching system, or just somewhere where you can log deliveries. But we'll get to that in due course. Let's flesh this idea out a little bit more. So what will happen is, and thank you, Car, for not cutting me off. Thank you, dude. What we'll do is, on Thursdays you'll get hit with a video, and it will be ATS or ETS2, depending on how I feel. Today I feel a bit ATS-y. I'm going to turn that off because that system is honestly going to annoy me. Right, that's better. Now I've turned off the stupid blinker one. It was helpful for the right-hand blinker for when I'm merging, but at the moment, not exactly helpful. So I'm going to leave that turned off for the time being. So what will happen is on Thursday you'll either get an ATS or an ETS2 video, and it will be, think of it like a Q&A session, or we'll speak about things that have happened in the world or happened in my life during the week, and we'll just use it as a general relaxing sort of video. It'll have no sort of set, we may come up with a set sort of protocol and procedure for it, but for the meantime we'll just use it as a chat session between you and me. If you want, you can leave comments. If you leave comments on this particular video of things you would like discussed, or if you've got any questions or queries or comments or concerns, you can post them as a comment, and we'll talk about it here. I also want to open up the name of this segment to you fine folk. The reason I want to do that is because, well, you're the people watching it. So, name it what you will. Put the name suggestions down in the comments below. I'll have a read of them, and we'll end up having a vote. We'll have a vote on the Discord channel. There you go. So make sure you go to the CaptainKarta Discord channel, the link for which is in the video description below. Head on over there. Sign up for Discord. It's free. It's how I do my communication with you guys. If I don't talk to you through YouTube, I will talk to you through Discord quite happily. And I'm pretty quick with messages. If you tag me in them, just use the @ symbol and CaptainKarta. I'm usually pretty quick to respond to them. And yeah, we can name it. We'll do a poll on there, and then that'll be it. It'll be named, and then we'll take the idea and we'll see if it has legs. I think it does. I know a lot of you are here for the interaction, and you know what? I'm giving you the opportunity to interact on an even more grander scale, where I can post up your questions onto the screen, and then we can talk about them and answer them and all that sort of fun stuff. Now, onto the virtual trucking company idea that I have mulling over in my head. I've already done one skin for one person that I know will be kind of interested. So what we want to do, or what I'm planning on doing, is we'll sort of virtually hire a few of you, if you're interested, of course, and I will send you a skin for a truck, and if you wish to use that skin, you can. Don't have to, but to sort of keep the the virtual company sort of thing going, you know, you've got the company truck and whatnot. You can have your choice as to which truck you want to start with. If you want day cab or sleepers, and also I want you to tell me if you want this for ATS or ETS2. I've sort of planned it around ATS at this point, but if you like the more variety that ETS has to offer and the different vehicles, then I can certainly try and plug some more skins together for ETS2. That's not a problem with me whatsoever. Now, of course, a lot of this relies on you guys for the ideas and the interaction. So if you've got any ideas for the VTC, or if you've got any ideas for this little video series, hit me up and we'll see what we can, and I'll see what we can arrange. Like I said, I want to make this for you guys. This isn't for me, this is for you. This is so you can have something where you can have your 10 seconds of fame and you can say, that was my question on that video, the captain answered my question because the captain's awesome. Which I wholeheartedly agree with you, of course I'm awesome. So a little bit about today's journey. We're using the CaptainKarta Trucking Peterbilt 579. We're on our way to, I think it's Barstow? We're going to Reading. The reason I want to go to Reading is because we can go, get a bit more variety of it. Ooh, tumbleweed. I have no idea why the hell I'm in the left-hand lane, but I am. There's also a small pickup truck next to me. means for me to get over, I need to slow down. No, you know what? Stuff it. It's 55 along here. Let's just stay at 55. Yeah, and what we can also do with the VTC idea is on Thursdays you'll get a video. We may push back to Fridays and bring Transport Fever back up to Thursdays. I'll just see how my temper goes with this game. But what we can do is, if you're interested, we can do a video on Thursday or Friday. Thursday, I think at this stage we're working a little bit better, and then what I can do is maybe on a Saturday morning, once every 2 weeks or so, I can get up a little bit earlier and we can do a VTC stream where we can all jump in Truckers MP, the multiplayer client for ATS and ETS2. We can jump on, get all the company drivers together, we'll all meet up in one location and we'll go for a drive from there. I think this idea has legs. If it doesn't, tell me if you've got any other ideas to fill the empty slot. Drop a name of a game and I'll see what I can do. I do know a lot of you have mentioned management games. The VTC idea is where I'm sort of aiming this management sort of thing, so we can monitor your progress and all that sort of stuff. You know, make sure we're all earning enough money to keep the bank off our backs and keep enough money in the kitty and all that sort of stuff. That interests me. If you want to see something a little bit more creative, let's say Planet Coaster or Roller Coaster Tycoon, or if you've got another game that you think would be good, let me know. Hello Coppers, pulled over Mustang, 44 driver. Hello Bakersfield, do I want to stop and repair? No I don't. No, I'm going to plug straight on through Bakersfield. Better slow down to 30 before I get busted for speeding. Green light, is that my green light? Yes it is, it's yellow. Look at that, quarter just in time. Yeah, so if you got another game idea in mind, guys, I run this channel for you guys, so let me know what you want to see. If you've got a specific game in mind, give me the title of a specific game. Now the main sort of channel content at the moment is Cold Waters. It is going to be the mainstay of the channel. It's a game I love playing, especially like playing the New South China Sea campaign, and it's doing reasonably well for views. I do know you guys are also rather liking the Transport Fever series. I don't intend on dropping that. We're trying to make that the most Aussie Transport Fever series you'll find on the interballs. So that's going to be a thing. But I want to sort of... I don't want to sort of bury myself into the hole of the guy who just makes videos. I want to be the guy who does the videos that you guys want to see and can stay on some sort of relevant genre. Am I aiming for genre, or am I aiming for gaming category? That sort of thing. I do know the suggestion has been made by a number of people that I sort of take the direction and track of being the boats guy, the ships guy, and I'm all too happy to go down that path. If you guys have got a particular Navy game you want to see as a regular series, World of Warships, FYI, I can't do that as a weekly series. It just hasn't got the content needed for that sort of thing. Preferably something that has a campaign playthrough, or a real management side of things that we can work with. That's the kind of thing I'm interested in. If we can make something stick out of that and keep it as a weekly thing, we can do that. If you want to keep this particular idea alive, then we'll keep this particular idea alive. If you want to have this over any sort of game, then let me know. If you want some Train Sim World, I know I haven't done that in a while. I do enjoy trains. I do love my trains. If you want some Train Sim World, I can do that. I can go and grab another joystick and get back into flying. If you're interested in that, I can do flying. I'm actually a pretty competent pilot. Never competent enough to go get my own license, and never rich enough. Or anything else, hit me up, tell me, and we can certainly work it. And we can certainly work it all out. As a matter of fact, put it in the foyer chat channel in Discord. Quite simple. If you've gotten to this point and you've heard that, put it in Discord. I will definitely read it. I'm going to read it in comments anyway, but I'll definitely read it in Discord. So, upcoming events, major CaptainKarta level events for all you fine folk to keep your eyes on. On this Saturday night Australian time, which will be about Saturday morning for most of you, or Friday night if you're still in the US. Saturday morning for UK and EU folks, and Friday night, late Friday night, very early Saturday morning for the US. I am doing another 8-hour stream. I'm intending on keeping it at 8 hours this time. That may end up changing. EC Gadget, I'm looking at you and Space Engineers. Now, because the last time I did the stream, I planned for 8 hours, it ended up being like 10 and a half, and I can tell you by the end of 10 and a half hours, I was shattered. I was a shadow of my former self at the end of that time. But I know a lot of you actually said that you really, really enjoyed the interaction that was offered, and the fact that we played for so long and all that kind of stuff. I want to bring that back to you guys. I know you enjoyed it. I know a lot of you like the interaction you guys get. This is the important part. Make sure you head on over to Twitch. Head on over to Twitch right now. Go to the CaptainKarta channel page and hit follow. As a matter of fact, if you go to my main YouTube channel, where I've got the big header that says CaptainKarta, it needs to be updated because it says videos Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. There's a little Twitch icon right there. If you click on that button, it'll take you to my page on Twitch. Smash that follow button. I want to try and hit 100 followers by the end of that stream, which is going to be a very tall order. It's going to be an extremely tall order, but I want to try and do it. I do have a donation page currently set up. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. I have no problem if you don't. You're not required to. It's not a tick box that means you can chat if you donate. It's none of that. It's purely from the love of you guys. If you want to see some more stuff, if you want to support this channel and support the channel's growth, you can donate to me. And all the funds that get donated, that go through the donation page, anything that gets donated goes straight into helping me record and stream. At the moment, you're listening to this on my Blue Snowball that I've had for quite a while now, on its brand new shock mount and the boom holding it, both my Blue microphones as well. That was $300 worth of all of you guys' money put into that, and I was absolutely astounded when we actually hit that goal. I didn't think we were going to hit it, but we did, which shows how much you guys want to see this channel prosper, and that means a metric butt ton to me. So thank you guys very much. There is a picture somewhere up in the foyer. I know it's there somewhere. Go and check that out and have a look. Very, very cool bit of gear. I'm actually quite loving it. Makes recording life a hell of a lot easier. And the audio quality and clarity has actually gone up a butt ton as well, and I'm really, really enjoying it. The next big donation goal we have going at the moment is $500. Now, $500, 500 Australian sounds like a lot. For you guys in the UK, that's nothing. Okay, that's about 250 quid. For the US, a little bit more. It's about $400, give or take. Now, what that's going to go towards is is a storage upgrade for this machine. This machine at the moment runs, last time I checked, it's a 250 or a 500 gig SSD. I think it's a 250 gig SSD. Now, that's mainly for Windows to boot on, but I do have a couple of games put away on that one. The other two drives is a 2 terabyte hard drive from Western Digital and a second Western Digital 1 terabyte drive. Now, I can tell you with the amount of video footage that I keep most of the raw video files. They take up a lot of room, and I mean a lot of room. The 1 terabyte drive is almost completely full with nothing but video files. Now, I can cull them, but what I would rather do is keep them for if I want to do some sort of epic montagery that if you guys want to see, drop it down in the comments below, tell me you want to see it and I'll do it. That's all there for if I need it. And the problem is I'm filling up both my drives, and when it comes to editing in Premiere or Photoshop, what they use the drives for is what's called a scratch disk, and it temporarily stores chunks of information on the drives. Problem is that it takes the drive's capacities almost to maximum. So I've got no more room on the computer. I'm running out of storage space. So that $500 at the moment is looking to get I think it's two 4 terabyte hard drives. So that's going to be 8 terabytes of storage. Now that's going to be more than enough to store all the video files I need, all the image files I need to do thumbnails, all that kind of jazz, and more games as well. The more storage space I have, the more games I can buy, gifted, whatever, the more videos I can do for you. That's how it works. Now, on Twitch, I've also, because I'm now affiliate, I've now also got tips set up, tips and cheers. In every Twitch stream, there's a tip jar there. It's always good to see the stuff going to it. When there's follows, little kangaroo icons go in there. But I'm also accepting bits and cheers and tips and all that kind of stuff. You can drop all those in the normal chat anytime you like. And they're also greatly appreciated. Now, the thing with bits, tips, and subscriptions, I'll get onto that in just a second, is because I'm an affiliate, and the last time I checked, my profits are split 50-50. So half that goes to Twitch, half that goes to me. Now that means, let's say a $1 tip, I would see 50 cents of that. After you add in the fact that I can't draw it, I think it's for 90 days. Yeah, I think it's 90 days I can't draw it for. So for 3 months I can't actually pull that. I can't actually draw that money from Twitch. It's got to stay in Twitch. That money will go into my general bank account and will be used for general everyday stuff. That's just the way that has to run, because I can't control when that will actually get dropped. So, if you want to donate money to go in towards helping improve streaming, helping improving recordings, helping make this whole YouTube dream a reality, hit the donation button. It's underneath the main video screen, you can't miss it. If you want to feel generous and you just want to throw cheers and bits my way, by all means do so. I have no problem with that either. Now, subscriptions. We do have, I think it's currently 3 subscribers, which is awesome. Affiliate for less than a month, and I've already got 3 subscribers. I'm cheering on that. 2 $4.99 subs, and they both know who they are, and I'm always going to shout this guy out because he's an absolute legend, and that's Marty. That's Mad Aussie Gaming. He is currently subbed at the $24.99 sub level. Now, the higher the sub level you get, he's on the maximum, you actually get a special little emoticon you can use in chat, and you can use all the ones below it as well. So because Marty's on the top one, he actually gets a little gold CaptainKarta kangaroo that he can use as an emote and spam chat with. He also has access to the silver one for the mid tier, and the normal red one for the lowest sub tier. Really cool thing, guys, it's also linked into Discord. If you do have the access to use it, I believe you can use it. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure. Someone can verify that for me, I'm sure. But subscriptions will fall under the same deal. It'll end up just going to my normal bank account because I don't see the money from those subscriptions till much later down the track. Absolutely no control over that. That's a Twitch and Amazon decision, not my own. But the important thing is you head on over to Twitch and you hit the follow button. Very, very important. We've got 214 subs here on YouTube at the moment, and I think we're at 55, 56 followers on Twitch. Now, the reason why I'm streaming more on Twitch is because the fact that I'm not monetized over here on YouTube. Twitch is a way that I can, that the generosity in you guys can be shown if you wish to show it. Of course, you guys can show generosity. I can't do that here on YouTube. So occasionally I will do streams through Restream, and you'll be able to watch it either on Twitch or YouTube, or both if you're committed, and you can use the respective chats and whatnot. I won't be doing that all the time. Most of the major streams will all be done on Twitch. Anything that falls during the week, because I know a couple of you do like to watch streams while you're working, or listen to streams while you're working, I will do those ones onto Restream. They won't be anywhere near as often as my weekend streams, but they will still be there. So some good news to come out of CaptainKarta World today. I went and visited the house build. I posted a picture from the other day. If you want to check that out, that's also in the foyer. I went and visited the house this afternoon, and fortunately the gate was left unlocked, so I was like, oh, well, okay, I'll just I'll quickly duck in and out. I'll take some happy snaps, and I'll jump back in the car and I'll go home. And that is progressing very, very well at this stage. I actually went into the room that will be the CaptainKarta headquarters, the CaptainKarta World Headquarters / recording den / my study, right at the back of the house, smallest of the bedrooms, and that will be a lovely little recording place. It's going to have carpeted floors too, which means hopefully no more echo. There is a little bit of echoing on the microphone at the moment. You've probably picked it up already, but that will be much clearer, much more concise once the carpet goes into the new house. Like I said, we're still a little ways away, but we're getting closer towards a practical completion. Practical completion being when we can actually start looking at arranging for me to borrow my work truck, one of the work trucks I should say, and get all the stuff moved into the house. Now there may be a slight delay when that happens. When it comes to videos, I will try to pre-record as much as I can, but my time during the week is somewhat limited. I usually do my recordings during the week, but if I do have to work back late at work or anything like that, then that does affect my amount of recording time that I actually get. I do try to record every night for you guys though, because I know you're all enjoying the videos, so I don't want to keep producing them. But it will be good with the new recording studio because it'll be right down the back of the house. We won't be disturbed. It'll be a bit quieter. I've got to stop going from 5th to 7th, FYI. Mind you, I'm kind of happy for 7th the speed I'm doing. Yeah, and it'll be really, really good. And hopefully we may even be able to stream more often. So the more subscribers we get, the more you guys donate and all that sort of stuff, the closer that we can actually get to making this a full-time reality. Now, the good news is I'm not going to monetize YouTube until at least 1,000 subscribers. Not any time before that is it going to happen. It's going to wait till we hit 1,000. So, just keep an ear out if your friends are going, oh, I'm after a new YouTube channel, I'm getting bored of this other guy, you know, oh, do you follow anyone cool on YouTube? You're going to say, yep, go check out CaptainKarta, he's awesome, he's Australian, his accent's grouse, he's full of Australianisms, good on you mate, and he's an all-round good guy that knows what he's doing when it comes to games. And big ass steering wheels like the one that I'm currently using for ATS, which is a proper truck size steering wheel. If you haven't watched it, there's a couple of videos on my channel, go and check them out. This is the wheel that I'm using, and you can't see it because I've got the camera activated today, but the wheel that I'm using is a proper full-size truck steering wheel, came off a real truck. It has been jury-rigged to the Logitech G27. It's working like a treat. Oh, good news, I fixed half of my shifter. It's not completely the good news I was after, but I fixed half of it. Kind of learned a little bit of how to program an Arduino with hex code, so yeah, I got half of it working. I've got my range button, so that's why you can hear me shifting every now and again. I've got 10-speed gearbox working. I haven't quite got 18 speeds back yet, but I got a feeling one of the sensors in that shifter is now completely gone, and that's the reason why I don't have that anymore. So that'll be something to look at a little later on. And we are finally taking the off ramp for Reading. Shifter's had another moment. Shifter's had a moment. I've completely forgotten how to drive. And pull us up. I better wait for the copper. Kind of bad if I didn't. Cop's waiting for me. Nice cop. And away we go. Right, 30 miles an hour. Oh, we got the green too. Try that for luck. Oh, okay, you guys all want to go. You're turning, you're going straight. You're gonna wait for me. Nice. Rightio, might as well stay in this gear. No need to hurry. wants us to go in the second driveway. Yep, okay, cool. Right here, just before the FedEx. In we go. Alrighty, in we go. Fresh load of tyres for Kiwit, I think it's called. I don't know, I'll have to look that one up later. And as lots of, where do you want this trailer, buddy? You're gonna tell me like something like over there, haha, in the corner. Well, that's a bit rude. Now in Australia that'd be perfectly fine, but in America that's a blind back. And there's an oversize in the way. Oh, but I do love a challenge, but I'm going to have to do this one outside, but that's all cool. That's perfectly fine with me. Over the guttering a little bit. Right, there we go. And back we go. I'm going to have to reverse over a bit of a gutter to get this trailer in. That's okay, because we don't have a choice. Oh. Oh. Start chasing the boss. In we go. Piece of cake for a seasoned professional. Oh, I wouldn't say seasoned. Lightly drizzled. Not bad. Could have been better, but you know, under the circumstances. There is a gigantic oversize here in my way. Don't hit him. Thank you. Right, back we go. Get ourselves all nice and strut. Strut of the trailers, the better they look. Right, in you go, Sunny Jim. Well, that's about as good as that's getting. Can't ask for much better than that. Right, parking brakes on. Wind the legs down. Pull the pin. And there we go. Very cool. $69,000 and 3,000 ex. Oh, look, come on. 200 off. Oh, well, you can't argue too much, I suppose. Alright guys, well that's enough from me for today, so thank you. I've been CaptainKarta. Thank you very much for watching today's video. If you liked it, hit that like button. On numerous occasions on this video I've said leave a comment with ideas, so please leave a comment. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and go and check out the CaptainKarta Discord channel, the link for which is in the video description below. I've been CaptainKarta. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.